Oh, hello. Please, no, don't get up. Pleased to meet you. My name is Newton. Newton Fright. When it comes to most things, truthfully, I'd rather not, if given the option. No, not that I have a problem or anything, it's just things tend to go awry when I get involved, so I'd rather not. Understand? And now you want to know about my past. Which past? No, I mean I have a witch past, as in I was raised by witches. Have I mentioned I like puns?
Yeah, I see you staring, and I know what you're thinking. Like I'm some savage beast. I guess there's some truth to that. I mean, I grew up like most gnomes do, in a marauding pack raiding the weak to survive. I was a handful. I mean, I caused so much trouble, the pack gave me the name Havok. And that was going to be my life. Until I found a new path with the Guardian Light. I still feel all those primal urges the way I did before, but now there are these new desires. The desire to protect. So keep staring if you want. I just may have your back one day. And maybe you'll see me in a new light. A Guardian Light.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. Oh, no. Please don't be afraid. I know I look scary and green and have tusks, but really I have a banjo. Want to hear me play? No? Well, you look like a trustworthy person, right? I can trust you? I'm afraid of everything. Figure that. A half-orc the size of an orangutan, terrified of literally everything. Irony is not lost on me. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Know of any flower fields I can take a nap in?
Thanks for the drink, stranger. Where'd I learn how to play like that? My muses rent their abilities for the night. Their price is undivided attention and rivers of ale. Where am I from? I'm from the echoes of Yukon with the broken voice, the wandering melodies of Jack's Polaricide, the breath between Herod McQueen's finishing note and thunderous applause. The pull at your belt from a too heavy money pouch. Mine's not tugging too hard at the moment, but please, ask me more personal, probing questions. Will I come to your party? Yes, I've heard of your carousing. Did I hear right that you woke up drunk with... Oh, it's happened before? Oh, I'm sure the priest didn't mind at all. But let me ask you this. Do you know the name Gaad? Never heard of him? Good. Well, I will come play for you and your rich friends. It would be your pleasure, I'm sure.
Oh, hello. Aren't you beautiful? I'm Ezra. Bess. Lovely to meet you. Please don't touch the hair. It is as luscious as it looks, but we're not that close yet, darling. Oh, you're here for one of my parties. I'm afraid I haven't thrown one in quite some time, actually. I wasn't aware there were still people around that used to go. Well, it's always good to see a friendly face, and such a pretty one at that. Who knows? Maybe another party will be in the near future. Yes, I'll be sure to invite you. Ta-ta now.
Hello, everyone. And our Zoom screen is totally off.
Oh, no.
But hey, I'm Justin Powell, and I'm going to be the DM for Ravenloft. We're back while I'm fixing the screen and talking to you. So I don't lose my mind while I'm doing this, let's go over to Ricky for announcements.
Okay. So, hey, everybody. We got a couple announcements. First and foremost, please look forward to next week. We have our finale of our Eldoria Detour, The Depths of Avarice, next Monday, 7:15. That is September 20th. It is the big finale, so be sure to come and check it out, see how that story concludes. Also, we want to give a special thanks to all the many artists that helped make our show better with all the music and sound effects. Thank you to Syrinscape, SwordCoastSoundscapes, David Kaiser Music, and Michael Gelfi. Thank you to all of you who allow people like us and shows like ours to use your music and your talents to help elevate our work. So we really appreciate that. Thank you so much to all those people. And we also want to give a big thank you to Hero Forge for allowing us to use their character mini custom builder for our character art. They have an awesome custom mini builder on their website. You can make almost any kind of character that you can possibly think of with tons of customizable weapons and items and stances. It is fantastic. If you're looking to build a mini, please check out Hero Forge because they're awesome. I actually have 3 of my own characters that I built on Hero Forge. I got Havok right here. There she is. Badass. This is Kanan from Eldoria. You might remember him. Little rabbit boy. And from a previous campaign with the wonderful Mark at DMing, we got my little buddy, my kobold buddy Squib. Squib. Yeah, so if you're looking to make a mini and looking to make a character, please check out Hero Forge. Our last announcement today is today's a very special day, or at least on the precipice of a very special day. Tomorrow is our very own Seth Crow's birthday. And he dressed up to celebrate. This is what Seth wears out to celebrate. Yeah. So in order to celebrate for our good friend here, we're gonna sing a little happy birthday. So you guys
plug your
ready?
ears, everyone.
Can I pitch one thing?
No.
Let's all sing it like Loretta.
Okay. Okay. Well, everybody getting Loretta. Everybody be getting Loretta's own. Yeah. Everybody get Loretta up. Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready whenever you are.
All right.
Always sugar.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Seth. Happy birthday to you.
It just feels so special.
Yeah.
All right, I need to go take a shower.
Yeah, I got to drop that character forever.
Thank you.
It was very Southern Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
That might have been our best one.
Okay,
all right.
if you say so.
Whew. Well, without further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Ravenloft. So, last we left off, our group of adventurers made their way to the Church of St. Andral's to discuss with Father Lucian his feelings towards the current leadership in Vallaki. After a brief discussion, they sensed his mind was elsewhere. He informed them that an ancient artifact that protects the church was recently stolen, and that the Feast of St. Andral's is only a day away. He worries that danger could arise if the bones are not returned, and he is unable to ritualistically reapply the protections over the church. After some questioning, the adventurers, along with Arena, went to the orphanage to see if Milivoj, a teenager who works at the church and orphanage, might know something regarding the missing bones. When they arrived at the orphanage, they saw a child-sized coffin in the entryway, and the head of the orphanage, Miss Belasco, informed the party that a child had fallen from a window and died. Havok and Ezra decided to check on Milivoj and discovered he was wrapped in some kind of necromantic aura. Meanwhile, Stiki, Aerith, Loretta, and Arena saw that many of the children in the orphanage had bruises and spoke of very similar nightmares they were all having. Using Detect Magic, Havoc was able to learn that a locket belonging to a child named Felix had a necromantic aura, and that each of the upstairs beds had one as well. The group decided to talk with Felix, who they learned was upstairs in the attic. Aerith, Irina, and Loretta stayed with the boys in their dormitory to tell them a story, while Havok, Stiki, Ezra, and Miss Belasco all made the climb up to the attic. They saw a boy, lit by moonlight, sitting in a chair by the lone window in the attic. And this is where we will begin. So, Havok, Ezra, and Stiki, you've all climbed your way up the rickety wooden ladder and find yourself standing in this narrow attic with a slanted roof that is about 15 feet up. The musty scent of dust is overwhelming amidst the sound of rain beginning to fall hard outside. About 30 feet in front of you, you can make out a small boy who is fiddling with something in his hands.
Is my Detect Magic still up?
Yes.
Okay, do I see any magical aura around the boy or what the thing that's in his hand?
You do not?
Okay.
Miss Belasco has also climbed up with you three.
I think to Miss Belasco, Ezra would just, is that another boy?
Yes, that is Felix.
Hey, Felix. My name's Havok. What you doing up here?
I rather like my time alone. My time to think.
Cool. Cool. You know, alone time is good sometimes. You know, alone time's cool. Cool.
What are you doing here?
Well, you know, a lot of things. But mostly we had heard that a little boy had gotten hurt really bad and
Cedric? Is that
yeah.
who you mean?
Yeah. Why is that funny?
Everyone was so frightened when he died. I don't understand it. He barely bled. I saw him afterwards. My parents bled much more when they died.
Well, you know, just like pure blood loss is not a direct sign of like physical damage. Like you can be very, very hurt and not bleed, right? You know, and it could be internal.
So what is it that you want?
Well, you know, we found your necklace over there, and where'd you get that, little buddy?
It was a gift from my parents.
What
I'd
was
like
the
it returned.
The necklace was the necromantic magic, right? On it?
It in Celestial it said something about hiding the dark from the light.
You see now that your eyes are adjusting to the limited light up here, that he's holding a knife, a large kitchen knife, and he's using it to whittle something.
Oh, do you carve things?
Clearly.
Oh, I also and I'll like reach into my sack and I'll pull out my woodcarver's tools. I also carve things and make stuff.
You look quite clumsy. I imagine you're not good at it.
Oh no, yeah, they're not very good. No.
I bet you're not good at anything you try.
Well, there's no need to be rude.
No, he's not wrong.
No, he is.
Pretty good at a lot of things. That's not a very nice thing to say.
Should I not speak the truth?
No.
Oh,
I'm just ever so slightly.
I'm not threatening you.
I'm quite scared of this one. This one has hurt children before. Haven't you, Havok?
Yeah. I have. I'm going to be very slowly inching closer to him, just as I talk, just kind of.
He turns and looks at you. Big eyes staring in your direction unblinkingly. Why are you coming closer then? Do you seek to hurt me?
No, I don't want to hurt you at all.
He hops down off the chair, holds the knife up in your direction. Then leave me, please. As I said, I prefer my solitude.
How did Cedric die, Felix?
He fell out of a window.
Did you see anything
I saw his broken body on the ground.
before he fell?
No.
Is he lying?
Make an insight check.
I don't think I still have that, whatever that was.
At this
Owl's
point,
wisdom.
probably no, because I think it was an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour.
While Ezra is kind of insight checking that, I'm going to be looking over his physical appearance, looking for his skin, the color of kind of his skin tone and his general kind of like physical. Is he gaunt? Is he thin? Is he pale? Any kind of signs of that I recognize as potentially being affected by necromancy and things like that.
Okay. Looking at him, he's a pale kid, black, messy hair, and large, like Rami Malek eyes. Not big.
Oh, those are big.
Yeah.
Those are big eyes.
But looking at him, make an investigation check.
My
Or
insight
con.
was 12.
It's tough to tell. He's kind of framed by the light, so reading his face, even with your dark vision, is a little bit trickier. It seems like he's not being entirely honest.
Seven, Arcana. No, Arcana. I'm investigating. This is magic stuff. 7 Arcana.
7? Yeah, nothing that you can tell.
Okay.
So are you going to leave then?
You're familiar with dead bodies then, Felix? With death in general?
Did Miss Belasco not tell you? It wouldn't
No.
surprise me. She's not very good at her job. Felix, please just answer the questions. Am I familiar with dead bodies? I'm afraid I don't understand this question.
Well,
It's not phrased very well.
you're comfortable around them. You've seen them before. They don't make you squirm like most people, do they? You're different.
I don't know how to answer that. Of course I'm different. But that will happen when you see what I've seen.
And what have you seen, Felix?
I don't think I want to tell you. I don't know why I should.
You don't have to, but I would like to hear it.
And what will you give me? May I have my locket?
As Velasco.
I do not have it. You gave it to your friend Aerith.
Mm-hmm.
Stiki, would you mind going to get Felix's locket from...
He doesn't even wait for Ezra to finish his sentence. He runs out. He's so uncomfortable with this child. Zooms out.
Okay. You head down the ladder. As Stiki leaves. Let's jump quickly over to Aerith and Newton.
Communion wine is delicious.
In the boys' dormitory.
The young boys' dormitory.
Children! No!
What's communion wine? Can I try it?
Explain that.
I was
Boys,
able to
did you help Father with the last, mass or whatever? You're not supposed to take that stuff, you know. I mean, and what? How'd you get that? Where did that come from?
I have my ways.
Aerith, do you have the locket? We need the locket. Can you go? I'll wait here. I don't know how I feel about being in that room anymore. It's a little uncomfortable.
Wait, what's going on? Why? Yeah, deep breath.
Have I not seen it? Let me see that locket. Give me again.
I don't know if I'm going to give it to Stiki. I'm not going to let you.
I don't want to touch it. I just want to look at it.
Aerith, you feel one of the kids pull on your clothes. But you said you were going to tell us a story.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy and he was bad. Now get.
Make an intimidation check. Newman.
I don't think I've ever done one of these. Intimidation. Oh, I'm actually pretty good at this. 18, little fucker.
Just starts bursting into tears.
You know what? I'm going to let you deal with this, and Stiki, let's go.
I just want to know what the locket looks like. What does it look like?
Yeah, I'll just hand it up.
It looks like a pretty basic locket. Just made out of tin, has an X carved on the top of it, and inside, written in Celestial, is a phrase. I don't know, do you speak Celestial?
I think so.
Ooh, let me know.
Abyssal, Common, Elvish, Infernal. No. Just the evil ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, language just can't be evil.
Yeah.
People are evil.
Yeah, that's what you see. Meanwhile, as you guys are sitting there, this kid is continuing to cry.
Did you hear what I said?
It just falls onto the ground.
Stiki, fine. You talk to this Joffrey, whatever his name is, and I'll go upstairs.
It's Joffrey! It's Joffrey!
Joffrey, stand up! Stand up!
Oh.
Get to your feet.
Joffrey stands up.
Are you a man?
What?
How do you feel about yourself?
I feel sad because you were mean to me.
Well, not as hard. You live. Do you know where you live?
I live in an
You live in a very
orphanage.
harsh
Oh,
place.
God.
You live in a very harsh place. I'm giving you a taste of your future. Now you can either buck up and handle it and go get me some more wine, or you can sit there and squalor and just live in your own squalor for all I care.
Make another intimidation check. For the new big bad of your campaign.
Literally, though.
21.
Syndrome, anyone?
I'll go get you one. I'll let you wine.
Thank you.
Where is it?
It's actually behind the father's dresser. There's a bunch at the back there.
I'm not supposed to go outside by myself.
Have you heard of adventure?
Okay.
You'll be a man by the end of the day.
You hear one of their little boys say, "That sounds like toxic masculinity that you're kind of promoting." Shut up! I have to go. And Joffrey starts to walk out, kind of turns over his shoulder, looks over to Aerith and Stiki.
I'm just in shock, and Joffrey, don't listen to him. He's a big bully. Do not go outside. Okay.
I'm a lady, sir.
Her.
You can call yourself whatever you like. And so anyway, Joffrey. All right. So
Joffrey.
I'm sorry.
No, Joffrey is a good boy. He is a good boy.
You're not helping. You know what? How about you take the locket upstairs? All right.
Joffrey or me?
No. You, Madame.
Oh, well, Joffrey, I'll be upstairs when you get the wine.
Sure. Just go. Just go, and
So-
leave the wine. Thank you. No, I try to take the wine.
Okay.
Think not. I think not.
Aerith, make a dexterity check. Newton, make one as well. It's contested. We'll see who pulls away.
Oh no! Where's my dice? Oh no!
You forgot your dice here. Have one of
There we
mine.
go.
Have one of mine.
X.
Let's go.
Have this one.
16.
16. It's gonna be tough, Aerith. 16.
Ooh. Just a sleight of hand, so that's gonna be 22.
Okay. Loretta, you try to pull back, but Aerith just
I'm gonna use my
snags it out of
inspiration.
You're what?
My Cardic inspiration.
Okay.
After the fact? Wait. Okay.
Wait, can I?
Oh, we lost Ryuji.
You can. Yeah. Sorry, our Zoom's off now. Should be a quick fix.
She'll be back. I hope.
I believe it. All right. Are you using your Cardic inspiration?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Jeez,
Okay.
man.
I mean, you're not
For
taking.
wine?
You're not gonna take my wine. Make that a 26.
Ooh.
Oh.
Give that to me, sir. How dare you? How dare you?
I know. I should never treat a woman this way. I'm sorry. You drink your wine. Okay. All right. Okay. So you go upstairs with your wine, with the locket. These for children and
So
us.
I'm holding the locket. You have given me the locket.
I have given you the locket.
Oh. Well, I probably shouldn't put this on, should I?
No, probably not.
It's quite.
What makes me regret the faith I just placed in you?
It's quite ugly anyway. So, I'll just head on upstairs then. And
I'm gonna go with Loretta.
Let's jump back over to Ezra, Havok, and Belasco. So Stiki just went down the attic ladder.
About how close am I to Felix now at this point? As I've been inching closer towards him.
I didn't know you were inching just fully close to him. So I'd say, how far are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get within like 10 feet of him. If he'll let me get closer, I'll try to get within 5 feet of him. But if he like,
I'd say
starts-
as you get to 15,
okay.
he says, "Why are you coming closer to me? Are you going to hurt me like you did that little girl?
I kind of pause on.
You know her name? What was her name? Do you even know? Do you even care?"
At that, my head kind of drops for a second, and I reach up and I kind of play with the earring in my ear. And I
Oh,
think,
that's adorable. Is that hers?
I'll tell you what, Felix. And I like crouch down to his level since I'm I'm really tall. And I kind of crouch down.
You're still 15 feet away.
Yeah, no, I'll just crouch down 15 feet from just kind of like, I'd get eye level with him.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you what, Felix. You want to talk about me? You want to know about what's going on up here? I want to know what's going on in there.
I want you to answer my question.
Well, how about if I answer your question, you answer my question?
But you haven't answered my question.
Well, I'm one. I just want to. I don't.
What's her name?
I don't know her name.
What happened to her? Is she still alive?
Information for information, Felix.
Do you care? You don't, do you?
and my kind of like empathetic look that I was giving him drops for a very much more serious, like just a more serious, stern face. I absolutely care.
You're so funny. You think you're good, that you have a chance to be. But I see you, Havok. I see you.
I'm gonna insight check this kid because he has a lot of information in that.
At that, the trapdoor on the attic closes with a slam. And what about you, Ezra? How did it happen?
How did what happen?
How did you change?
How did Felix die? How did Cedric die?
You don't want to talk about how you're a monster.
No, I want to talk about how you are.
I'm just a little boy.
No, you're not.
Insight check.
Roll
I'm just a
D20.
little boy.
So Loretta and Stiki are not in the room, right?
No.
Hello?
30-20.
Dirty 20?
Mhm.
You get the sense that he is at least hitting puberty.
I knew it.
There's obviously something odd going on here.
How did Cedric die? And what's your involvement in it?
Would you really like to know?
Yes, actually, I would.
At this, his eyes start to roll to the back of his head. His arms stretch out, almost like a puppet being pulled up by a marionette. And you watch as this black ichor begins to rise out of Felix's body, swirling and forming in the darkness, and starts to take shape. And you see now in front of you a demon made of black shadow. Now, tell me how you became a monster, Ezra. The people you've killed. The blood on your hands and in your mouth.
I'm well aware of it. What of the blood in yours?
The boy is mine.
Why?
Why should I tell you anything?
Clearly we've intrigued you enough so far. Why?
No.
Why this little boy?
You are just a mouse. And I am the cat who's tired of playing with his food. Let's roll initiative.
Oh no! Oh dear!
If you guys
Nat
would like
20
to
on
head
initiative,
over-
though.
Oh, is
Nice. Go
Is
ahead
it
and head over to roll 20, all of you, and I'm gonna hope that our Zoom is set up.
Oh dear!
It sure isn't.
It looks fine. Oh.
Yeah. But it's okay. I'm gonna figure this out in no time. But everyone, by the way, everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
everyone.
Yeah.
I can move mountains. I can work a miracle. This combat is brought to you by adult diapers, because I have shit in my pants.
Hey guys, feel free to talk amongst yourself for a moment while I get this set up.
How long roughly do you think it's going to take you? Can I go get alcohol for this?
Yeah, you might need it. So yeah.
I'll be right back.
Little boy! Little boy!
More rosé, little boy. Joffrey!
Come away from the demon, little boy. Please.
Have I traumatized you enough to make you my pet?
Yeah, what the heck? What the heck with Loretta? Jesus.
One more.
I was very like. Have you seen Carrie? The movie, the classic film. Carrie?
I know it, but I have not seen it.
You're the kind that locks kids in closets, tells them to pray.
Newton was raised by witches.
I know. I'm sure his disciplining was very strict.
And very passive aggressive and very like judgy.
When Newton didn't clean up his toys, he got turned into a newt.
He was a newt in Fright.
Yep. Well, she turned me into a newt. Really? I got better.
Wow. I just realized that's the subconscious origin of my character.
She turned me into a newt.
I got better.
Well, I got better. I love that movie.
I need to rewatch it.
It's pretty good. I mean, like, some of the bits don't hold up as well, and like the story overall is kind of like whoa, weird and wonky, not as
Some of them
satisfying.
are, like hilarious just forever.
Yeah.
The huge tracts of land sketch,
Mm-hmm.
like the whole one where he's just like in the nunnery. with
Yep.
all of them in. That one is like hysterical.
Oh! Please stay, please. No, I must go and save the king.
Yes.
Okay.
I always like to read it.
Well, I'll have a big spanking.
All right, guys. Can you? Oh, you're actually not on the map yet. Okay, let me pull you over there. You should be right now.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Joffrey was a
Oh,
good boy. Joffrey was a very good boy.
Oh God. Is this the little boy in the chair?
It is because they didn't have a little boy on roll 20. So,
They only had little girls?
yeah, I know, right?
That's messed up.
A little bit wild. All right.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we cut over to Aerith with Joffrey, and we're in the father's office, and we're cracking open the wine.
Yeah.
I just
Great
didn't
wine
want
keeper.
Loretta to get any.
This is communion wine. It's the blood of the morning, Lord.
All right.
This is
his
On
body.
initiative, 20 to 25. Anyone?
Nat 20.
Not 20.
Whoa.
15 to 20. Anyone? 10 to 15. Anyone?
I had a 10.
11.
5 to 10.
9 for Aerith.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Is this correct that we haven't taken a rest since I used magic?
Been a hot minute since y'all
Been
had
a-
taken a rest. Yes.
A long
Great.
day. Yeah.
We left. This is the same day that we left from the Wizards of Wine.
Been a long day.
Same day.
Cool. Great. Awesome.
And sorry, Stiki, what'd you get?
A 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh no. Thank goodness you're not in the room yet.
If it makes you feel
Yeah.
better, Miss Belasco got a 17.
Great.
Cool.
I
Got
don't know whose side she's on, so I don't know if that's a good thing.
No, she's gonna bring the hammer down.
On who?
But first
Somebody.
up is Ezra. So Ezra, you see this shadow demon beginning to rise up, and the figure of Felix has now doubled over onto the ground, seemingly unconscious. What are you doing?
He's about 15 feet away.
I'm gonna cast blink.
Okay. Go and describe to us what the casting of the spell looks like.
So Ezra kind of had his hand on his sword, sees this demon rise up, feels his well of magic is hitting a critical low, right? So he's like, I'm gonna try to fight smarter, not harder. So he kind of does and like disappears. He like, it kind of like starts from the middle of him and goes up and down, and he goes whoop. Ezra is now on the ethereal plane.
Gotcha.
What the hell, Ezra?
I can still see everything. I'm still there. I'm just like above it. I'm just it's watching.
Almost like, as you like blink into this, it's almost like when Frodo puts on the ring and looks at the ring wraiths. It's like you're seeing all of these figures as they truly are, but you are unable to be seen at the moment.
That's cool.
Ezra, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Looks for my dice, forgets that I'm rolling on D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
That's a 6.
Oof. Okay, good to know. Anything else you want to do?
I don't think I can do anything else, actually. I think once I hit the ethereal plane, I don't think I can move.
That's fair. I think you're right. All right, so with that, we are over to Miss Belasco, who just, her eyes are wide in terror as she looks at what is going on. And she is going to start to make her way towards this crate over here and just try to hide for a moment.
Rogue.
She doesn't do amazing at it. Small room. But that's what she tries. With that, we are over to the demon. So, the demon rising out of Felix begins to leap up towards the ceiling, and it kind of claws into it and crawls its way overhead, again about 15 feet up over you, Havoc. And it's going to strike its shadow claws down at you. That's cocked. That's not great. That is a 9. Does that hit?
No, it does not. Shield.
Yeah, so this... you see the arm stretch out towards you and try to rake you across the face, and at the last moment you bring the shield up and you're just able to block it. Mortal ants, you will die here. And that is going to be its turn. With that, we are over to Havoc. Sorry, Havoc. Then Newton.
Gesundheit. So it's 15 feet up, and it swiped at me. Oh man. Okay. Havoc looks up at this demon that's kind of up on the ceiling, even though it came at her. My focus is. I look over to Felix. How is he doing?
He's just on the ground, not moving.
Okay. I'm going to shift away from this demon and run over to like stand in front of Felix.
Okay.
Let me do that. Over here.
Gotcha. So you move over and kind of hold your shield up, facing the demon, protecting Felix, as far as you know.
Pull out a spear and huck it.
Okay.
At the demon.
All right, roll the hit.
Nah, that's gonna be like an 8.
Yeah, that misses, unfortunately. So you chuck it up, and you watch as the body almost rips apart. Like you were about to hit it right in the chest, but the shadow spreads apart and finds empty space, and then it reconvenes, like recollects itself around. And you see, again, it's all shadow, this creature, but when it smiles, you see these razor-sharp teeth.
I'm gonna look at it and just say, as it's smiling, "You're not taking this boy. You're not taking this boy.
You failed the last time. You'll fail again."
Yeah, we'll see about that.
All right, with that, we are over to Newton. So Newton, you hear some commotion going on up in the attic, but the door is slammed shut.
Okay. Hello? Is anyone in there? What's going on?
Anything you want to do?
Well, I mean, like, I feel like I have no idea there's a fight going on, right?
They were definitely in there. Maybe do you want to open the door? I'll be right behind you.
But we can't open it from the outside, right? It's a trap door.
Break it down.
Wait, but how do we know? How do we know it is a situation that calls for violence?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The kid, not a kid. Something's wrong. Something's not right there.
So, Newton, that's your turn, having this conversation with Stiki. Unless there's any other action you want to do.
I'll blast the door down. Fine.
Okay. You roll an Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Twist my arm.
Go ahead and just roll damage. Just roll damage on this.
Roll damage?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a D10. 3 damage. Unless I get, hold on.
Don't you have Agonizing Blast? I think that's plus your Charisma bonus to the damage.
This is the first time I've used it, so...
And plus your Charisma, too.
It is. It's plus your Charisma bonus. So 3 plus...
Okay. 3 plus... Scroll up. My Charisma is plus 3, so 6.
Okay. There's definitely a hole that blasts through, and suddenly up in the attic, the room is lit up with this dark kind of green light, just for a brief moment. So it's not fully busted open, but now like you could maybe reach in and try to pull it open, but that's going to be your turn, Newton.
Okay.
With that, we are over to Aerith. So Aerith, you definitely just saw this happen, and all the boys... What's going on? Is he a demon? What's going on?
Most likely, yes. And I'll go ahead and run to the door.
Okay, so you run up to it. Newton's kind of standing right at the base of the ladder. Well, what are you doing, Aerith?
I will cast Thunder. No, wait, no. Let me see. Maybe I won't do that. Wait. So, okay, no, that's a bad idea. I will do. I'll cast Guidance on Stiki.
Okay.
And sort of summon some strength from the spirits around me, and then sort of send it off into the Stiki, and be like, "Get the door open now!"
Yeah, the candlelight flickers as you kind of pull this energy up, Aerith, and looking over your shoulder briefly, as you feel a presence there, you see the spirit of a little boy who kind of courses with this energy around you and then dissolves into your spell towards Stiki.
Okay. Yeah, and so I send it over to Stiki.
Gotcha. And with that, we are over to Stiki. So Stiki, what are you doing?
Stiki feels divine. I don't know. He's brave now, and he uses strength to open the door.
Okay, so you climb up the ladder and go to push it open. Go ahead and make a strength check, and you have your guidance with a D4.
I just rolled a nat 20.
Wow.
So what's the total? What's the total
happy.
then?
24 plus 4 from Aerith.
28.
D4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, a D4. Okay, so 24 plus
It'll do it.
1. 25.
It'll do it. It'll do it.
Oh.
So,
Boom.
it's already has this kind of hole through it. But there definitely is some arcane energy on the door. But arcane has nothing to do with the good old bicep as you just smash through it. And it just bursts into splinters around you.
Yeah, Stiki.
All right. Stiki, you still have, I'd say, probably about 15 feet of movement.
Okay. Stiki moves up 15 feet. Wait, where?
I just put you on the map. I just put you on the map,
You're on
kid.
the map.
Put Stiki put himself on the map.
Okay, can you, where's the child? The child's in the red?
Yes.
Great. And Havoc's over there. So 15 feet would be how many forward?
1, 2, 3, right here.
Okay, cool. That's where I'm going.
All right. You head right up there, and you do see this shadow demon as well, who looks in your direction, Stiki, and just kind of grins at you with his razor-sharp teeth. And with that, we are over to Ezra.
Okay, so can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. My internet's being weird. It's either my internet or my Zoom. My Zoom updated and it's been kind of weird since. I am going to reappear within 10 feet of the spot I vanished from. Am I assuming this is the spot I vanished from if you move me here?
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Yeah, I realized that after I moved you. I shouldn't have. Yes, you're
I
back where
mean,
you were.
Oh, I was like, I can work with that. It's fine. That doesn't matter. So I'm gonna reappear on top of the crate here.
Okay, as you do, Miss Velasco just.
And then I'm gonna take. Can I do like a running leap for flavor, to land here?
Sure. Go ahead and make just make an acrobatic check just to see how graceful it looks.
Sure. Let me do that. Oh, it was almost high. It's a 7.
Okay. Everyone's attention is so focused on the demon, and you're thankful for that in this moment as you kind of stumble a bit at the end. But just as Havok kind of glances around, you're right back up as though you landed it flawlessly.
Nice. And then, as my action, am I close enough to grab and pull the child?
Yeah.
I just want to pull him like over and kind of tucked. You know, I have Havok right behind me and just kind of tucked it and see what is going on. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're trying to kind of pull the child up against the wall?
Yeah, like so across the chair where he is, and kind of like if it was real life, I would have him tucked, like turned toward the wall. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're kind of blocking and you got Havok as well. I got you.
Right. Yeah.
I'll just leave the figure there.
Yeah.
But that is what's happening. And you're trying to like investigate?
Oh, I don't know if I have another. Do I can I do that? Can I
your
see
action coming back in Blink?
No, it's just it just happens at the start of my turn.
Then I'd say you still have a chance. You can do a quick glance right now. The DC
Okay.
will probably be higher since you don't have as much time, but
Okay. I want to do like an Arcana check or either Arcana or Medicine. I'm gonna kind of leave it up to you.
Well, those are two separate things to be looking for, so I'm gonna leave it up to you. What do you think you want?
I'm gonna say Arcana because I know this is magic related and not like disease related.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Oh, dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, looking as you pulled Felix, there's no response from the child. Just passed out. And so kind of looking, you raise an eyelid as eyes are rolled to the back of his head. It's, there's some type of possession that was going on.
Right.
And that there's still some kind of link. What the effects of that link are unknown. That would take more study. But that's what you get, is that there's some kind of link between them.
Okay. Do I have any words left?
I'd say no because you're focusing.
Okay.
No, actually, yeah, go ahead.
Destroy the locket.
Okay.
And I'm yelling it so that it because I can see I noticed he wasn't in the room right away. So I'm hoping he hears me.
All right. With that, it's over to Miss Velasco, who's also going to try to make her way over to Felix. And seeing that you are all defending him to some degree, is going to do the same. Just kind of standing guard there. With that, we are over to the demon. And hearing that shouted out, suddenly the demon's gone.
Oh fuck, he's in the fucking kid, isn't he?
And you hear Felix stir and look up at you. And as he does, he raises the knife to his neck.
Do I have a reaction? Can I stop it?
Make a dexterity check against the demons.
And dexterity sounds like a band name.
Well, that was a critical failure.
And he
So-
rolled a critical success. So
Narratively, Ezra turned the boy away from me, so he's not within 5 feet of me, is he?
He's on the other side.
Yeah.
Of Ezra.
I would say I may have been able to impose disadvantage, but no, not if he's
Sorry.
on the other side of Ezra.
I also crit failed, so I don't know if
He could have
disadvantage.
crit failed too?
I think tie goes to them on that instance.
Well, we don't have to worry about it. So, Felix is now holding the blade up against his own throat. And you hear, kind of distorted, somewhat Felix's voice, but also the demons coming through. Leave us alone. Give me the locket, or the boy dies. And that's going to be... Actually, with that, he's going to try to stand up, and looking at you, Ezra, is going to start to back away towards the trapdoor.
We kind of have to go around. Oh, like literally. Okay. I was like, his back is against the wall. My brain hurt. Ezra's gonna kind of raise his hands. He's not gonna do anything, but is fucking hoping someone else has something.
Okay. So with that, the child's going to make its way back around, passing by you too, Havoc.
I'll let him move.
Smiles at you as he walks. Another one lost. And
How far does he get away?
it's to here.
Okay.
And that's going to be its turn. With that, we are over to Havoc.
Hearing him look directly at me and just keep continually hitting that button, I'm just gonna throw my arms out and I'm gonna run and I'm going to try and tackle him, the little boy. And as I tackle him, I'm gonna attempt to cast protection from good and evil.
Okay. You run at the little boy.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your tackle.
Do you want me to? Is this gonna be? Like, what would I add to this? Is this like an athletics thing or?
I'd say athletics. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Cardic Inspiration on this.
Okay.
Okay, so it was a 14 plus 4. So that's gonna be 18.
Havoc, as you're running, you feel like you're about to get this kid. And then suddenly you feel something trip you beneath your feet. You fall to the ground. You hear a cackling in the back of your head.
Okay. So I'm just like prone, right next to him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna slam my fists on the ground. Did I waste that spell?
I'd say you fell, so you did not waste it.
Okay. Then I guess I'll use the rest of my movement to stand back up.
Okay.
Because that was only 10 feet.
Back up. And with this, you see the blade is beginning to cut in to the neck. A little bit of blood is trickling down Felix's neck now. With that, we're over to Newton.
So did I hear all the stuff that's been happening? Like, am I privy to the information that's going on in this room?
Yeah, with the door open now, the sound is traveling.
Okay. So I'm going to step into the room, and with maternal authority, I'm going to say, "Get out of that boy!"
Make a maternal authority check. Make an intimidation check.
Well, actually, I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Okay.
So I mean, I can do both if you want, but
No. Yeah, if you got a suggestion, let's do it.
I've never done this before.
What's your spell save DC? And what?
Yeah,
am I saving?
my spell save DC is 14 plus spell modifier plus 6, so 20.
That doesn't seem right.
No, so it's just 14. The spell modifier is for a ranged, like a...
It's going to be 8 plus your charisma plus your proficiency.
Okay.
So 8
14.
plus...
14.
It's 14. It's worked.
And it's a wisdom save, I believe. All right. You shout this out to the creature. And you see as the black smoke begins to rise up out of Felix's body.
Ooh, it worked! And as a
Anything else you
bonus,
wanna do?
oh man, I really hope we get a rest after this. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hex on the black creature.
Okay.
So as Loretta, she's like, "It works!" And then her eyes go black, and she takes a big gulp of her wine.
Okay. You cast Hex, and with that, we jump over to Aerith and then Stiki. Aerith.
Okay, so I tell Stiki, don't listen to him. Just destroy the locket. Do whatever you can. And
Aerith, you're alone downstairs at the moment. Stiki's upstairs.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go up the stairs.
Okay. You make it up into the attic, and you see this shadow demon beginning to rise up out of Felix. Yeah. And what do you do?
I'm going to run, sort of, stumble out of the trapdoor and run towards the shadow and stick my fist right into it and then sort of twist. And when I sort of twist, this sort of purple energy lights up within the darkness of the shadow, though muffled by it. And I cast Bestow Curse.
Hey.
And that's going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Failure.
Okay, so I'm going to choose that while cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing.
Okay. And what's that DC save?
Oh, sorry. It's a 15.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you kind of reach into the shadow and you just feel this coldness all over your arms. Almost like, have you ever seen the movie Snowpiercer?
No.
Yeah.
It's what
You mean
guy
the
sticks
sequel
his
to Willy
hand
Wonka?
Outside, exactly. Outside into the cold, frozen tundra, and after just minutes, the hand freezes to the point where it can be knocked with a hammer and just shatter. That's kind of what it feels like for you.
So I sort of
It's cold.
wince for a second, and I say, no, just stay right there. And I'm just sort of holding it. Destroy the locket now! And I'm just like holding my hand in the shadow.
Gotcha. All right. With that, we are over to Stiki.
Who has the locket?
I do.
And Stiki says, "Throw it to me." Do I have to roll to catch?
If you're from where you're throwing it, 10 feet, lock it, low light, yeah, roll the catch, roll a dexterity check.
Okay, well that's good. Hold on, I rolled an 18. My dex is 20. Okay, so 20.
You go ahead and roll a dex as well.
It is a 10.
Okay. Newton throws the locket over to you. It goes high. And you see it starting to actually careen towards the shadow demon. And you watch as Stiki crouches down and jumps up with one hand and snatches it just by the chain before it can get to the shadow demon. And you pull it down, Stiki.
Boy. And then I use my weapon and I stab it. I stab it in the ground. Please.
Okay. Go and roll damage.
Okay. Do I have to use like a modifier or anything? Like strength?
Just rolling your damage, yeah, straight.
Plus your no, not plus. Never mind. I was thinking of attack. My bad.
Just a d20?
No. What weapon are you using to attack this?
The sword.
Yeah, so roll the damage for the sword.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Strength, Stiki.
Okay. Equipment. I'm sorry. I don't understand this. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so 14.
Damage?
Damage, yeah. 2d6 plus 5.
Okay. You shatter the locket. Nothing happens.
Oh, mother.
Well, that didn't work.
Anything else you want to do?
He like picks up his sword and he goes, "Why isn't it working?" That's it. That's my turn.
All right. Ezra, go ahead. And also with Blink, don't you have to roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns? I don't think we did that on your last turn. To see if you blink out. I'm pretty sure you do.
I don't know. I was gonna come back this one. Do I have to?
Right. I don't know if it's roll d20 on the.
It says at the end of each of your turn, on a roll of 11 or higher, you vanish.
So go ahead and roll your d20 to see if you had vanished on that last round.
Right. Yes. Sorry. I was reading the spell quickly last time.
No, you're totally fine. Actually, it looks like it doesn't matter because you just return back at the start of the turn. So
yeah.
You're back. We'll say you did.
Okay, so I'm gonna return here. Does Felix look any different?
At a quick glance, no. If you'd want to investigate, that would be your action to really look into it. At a quick glance, it looks like nothing's changed.
How separate is the shadow from Felix?
It's like these wisps that are still connecting to Felix. So like the big mass is definitely up closer to the ceiling, but there are these black tendrils almost that are still connected.
Okay. I was counting on that working. Shouldn't have been, I guess. Is there any way I can know what's connecting them?
You would have to take your turn to try to investigate. It could lead to something, but it also might not.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take my turn to do that.
Okay. So you're just basically studying this look, whatever's happening in front of you, and trying to go back through your knowledge to see if you know anything about this. So go and make another Arcana check.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's 14, 15. I'm gonna use my Cardic Inspiration. Hold on.
Okay.
I have to pull it up on the thing. Playing card, not credit card.
Oh, that's a big number. Credit card. Wow. 800.
16.
Looking
I
at
drew
the
a
situation,
fucking 2.
looking at the way the demon is acting at the moment, it does seem like it is in distress, this demon. So even though it just didn't do anything right off the bat, you know that sometimes the effects of the possession linger.
Okay.
But they're not necessarily long.
Was that my was that?
This is your educated guess.
No, yes, sorry. Can I still make an attack? Like, can we use that as an object interaction or no?
No, this was an action. This was you
That's what I
studying
thought.
the situation and trying to recall this.
I figured. I just wanted to. I wanted to
Roll D20
try.
for me.
Roll a d20 for you. Is that what you said? Yeah. Roll. Nat 20.
Okay, you vanish from the plane of from this plane of existence.
Oh, okay. Is that how that spell works?
Yeah, on an 11 or higher, you vanish.
Oh, okay. Can I get rid of the double spell casting slot then?
What do you mean?
Did I cast it twice or once? I don't remember.
No, you just cast it once.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. Keep going.
All
My
right.
brain is not here tonight.
With that, Miss Belasco doesn't really know what to do, just kind of looking at all of you for direction. And so we're going to jump over to the demon. The demon does seem to be writhing, but first has to make that wisdom saving throw.
Get out of this, boy!
And it fails. So you see it like writhing and looking to do something, but it seems paralyzed by some force. And with that, we are over to Havoc.
Okay, so now that nothing is, hopefully now that this boy is not resisting, I'm going to go over to him. I'm just going to grab his face, and I'm going to try again to cast protection from evil and good.
Okay, roll a religion check for me.
Religion. 3.
No.
Okay. You cast the spell. Can you tell me what that spell says exactly?
Okay. Specifically, it says that it's concentration for 10 minutes. It's a touch. Until the spell ends, a willing creature is protected from aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. Creatures of those types cannot possess, charm, or frighten the creature, have disadvantage on attack rolls against them, and if the creature is already charmed, possessed, or frightened, they have advantage on a wisdom saving throw to resist the effect.
Gotcha. So you definitely see this kind of warmth come back into Felix's body. His eyes kind of roll back forward, but he's still not moving. It looks like this has helped, but the demon is still connected.
Right. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't sever, but I'm hoping to give him a better chance to
Gotcha.
force it
Anything
out.
else you want to do?
I'm just gonna kind of be holding him, and that way I can try and protect him if this demon just like, I'm gonna try and just hit this kid.
Gotcha. With that, we are over to Newton, and then it will be Aerith.
I just want to make it clear, I don't have Agonizing Blast. I have Eldritch Spear.
Oh, okay. Well, going forward, we'll make sure note of that.
Yeah.
That was just to hit the door.
Yeah, the door.
Yeah, which didn't matter, but
Yeah, you just hit the door.
I was confused by the added damage. But I do have 2 blasts now because I'm level 5.
Cool.
I'm going to use bang bang.
All right, roll ahead.
Bang bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Here we go.
Bang, bang, bangity bang. Bang,
Just
bang,
a
bangity bang.
10.
We just all had different songs to go with that.
Just a 10. Yeah, so the first one fires off and just smashes into the rafters above, and you see some sawdust begin to fall down.
I get to roll again, right?
Yeah, if you got to.
Yeah. Again, bang.
Bang, bangity bang.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Here we go.
It's going to be 17.
17 does hit. Roll damage.
All right, that's the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
How much damage? Sorry.
8 damage.
Okay. Yeah, the second one blasts right past Aerith's hand into the creature, and you see briefly these kind of dark shadows illuminate with this dark green light of your Eldritch Blast. It's in pain. You definitely heard it. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to step away over here and hide behind these boxes.
Okay, you go to get some cover there. With that, we're over to Aerith.
Yeah, and looking at sort of the light go into the shadow, say, "Yeah, destroy this thing!" And do what they say, not what I do. And I'm gonna run away down the hatch.
Okay. You make your way back down. As you look down and start to climb, you see a bunch of the kids have gathered there and are just looking up.
Do they look like they're possessed or anything? Or I definitely do. I do a possession check. I'm like, whoa.
I do a possession.
They just look scared. They just look scared.
All right. What are you guys doing? Get out of here! Get out of here! Get her!
They start to run.
Yeah.
Police! Scatter!
Got my umbrella.
All right. And Stiki, what are you doing?
Stiki thinks that maybe stabbing the locket helped a little bit, so he's jumping up and down on the locket, trying to just shatter it to pieces.
Okay. You kind of keep stepping on it, hoping for a Tom Riddle scenario from Chamber of Secrets. Doesn't seem to be doing anything, but it feels good.
Shit. Okay.
That's your turn. With
Yeah.
I was really
Ezra
banking
appears
on
back
that.
on the material plane.
Yes, sorry, you said me. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. I'm gonna use my last spell slot and cast
Thanks.
Magic Missile on it, and that's gonna be 3d4?
3d4, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Plus 1 on each one. Okay.
Yeah.
So plus 3, whatever.
3d4 plus 3. So you kind of stretch your hands out, and these missiles swirl in a circle and fire into the creature, and it does
11 damage.
okay. The creature's looking. You see, like each spot the mark hits, this kind of black ichor begins to ooze from the creature and drip down to the ground. It's looking hurt.
Great. And then I
Roll d20.
great. Before I do that, I would just yell, "Just keep hitting the demon!"
Gotcha.
Well, and I don't disappear because that's an 8.
Yeah, so you stay in place. You kind of
Great.
hold yourself thinking you're about to disappear, and open one eye, like, oh.
Oh,
okay.
fuck. All right. Well,
And with that, we are over to the demon. So first we gotta see if it can even do anything. That's cocked. That is, what was your spell save DC?
15.
That's a 16 on the save. So
Alright.
it is able to move. And with that, looking toward Stiki, the demon scuttles across the ceiling and dives into you, Stiki. I
no!
need you to make a
Into
charisma.
me?
Make a
saving throw.
possession check.
Make a charisma saving
Into
throw.
me?
That's what I said.
Possession
Gross.
check.
Okay, what am I rolling? A d20?
Roll a d20 and add your charisma save modifier.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Hold on. Hold. Charisma.
You're charismatic.
9.
Nope.
The shadows kind of swirl around you for a second, Stiki, and you feel your arms getting stretched up against your will, and your mouth starts to open as the shadow just infuses inside
Oh
of
yeah,
you.
you can use your
And
cardic.
suddenly,
Cardic,
Do
can I
it
use
now.
my cardic? Can I use my cardic, please?
I'll allow it.
You don't have to.
But guys, come on.
Yeah.
You know, I think guys.
That's very nice of you, DM. Thank you very
It's as
much.
kind as I've
Oh.
ever been, and I never will be more kind. All right, doesn't matter. As the shadow, fair enough. As you feel the shadow begin to take over you, Stiki, and your thoughts begin to shift, and you look at Havoc, and you think to yourself, "I'm gonna strike her down. I'm gonna chop her head off where she sits." But something inside you stirs. That's not what you want to do. And you resist this influence. And as you do, you almost feel sick as you start to vomit out black ichor. But the creature rises above you once again, snarling in your direction. And that's its turn. With that, we are over to Havoc.
I'm gonna look up at the thing. Did I see it try to go into Stiki?
Yeah, and then Newton, you're next.
I'm gonna look up at the thing, just rage in my face. I'm gonna say, "Oh fuck no!" And I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd level.
Woo!
And between Stiki and the demon, this purple spectral tracing of this like shield appears, and it shimmers, and it's going to bash this thing in the face.
Fuck
Roll
yeah,
it.
it is.
Yeah.
That is a with disadvantage an 18.
That hits.
Okay, that's going to be 2d8 plus what? My wisdom. Sorry, 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier. Okay. That is going to be 18 damage.
Oh!
Woo! All right.
Oh.
How do you want to do this?
Oh shit! Okay. So yeah, as this shield appears, it just shimmers purple, and it comes up and it bashes this thing in the face, and it bashes it again, and it just keeps bashing it until it smashes it completely against the ceiling.
And you just hear it screaming out, "Ants, you monster!" And at that, you almost like see the tendrils of like jelly pulling apart from a bread. As some of the black ichor begins to like drip to the ground past your shield, but you watch as it dissipates and is gone. And the room, which had grown darker throughout all this, begins to have some light returned. And with that, we are out of initiative, and we're going to go to break.
Oh!
So we will be back in a little bit to see what happens next.
I need another fucking drink. I will be back.
See you soon.
Thank you.
and welcome back, everyone. So, just before we went to break, you all confronted this shadow demon that had been possessing Felix, and you destroyed it. So, as you stand there, rather, in the attic, Felix gasps.
I'm still holding him. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's gone. It's gone.
He just buries himself into your arms.
Does Felix still have that kitchen knife?
He's dropped it at this point.
Okay.
I just saw my cat slide down the banister here. So
Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty quiet up there, so Aerith is gonna like peek his head up. And did I feel my concentration, like my connection to the curse, go out at all?
You did. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Miss Belasco makes her way over to you, Havoc, and also like goes down on her knees and kind of just puts her hands on Felix's shoulder.
We should probably. Yeah.
Thank you all. Felix, come here. Felix kind of looks up at you, Havoc still crying, and then over to Miss Belasco, and then back to you.
Okay, wait, can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Now we can.
Yeah, you were frozen there for a minute.
Oh, okay, I had this whole moment, and then I was like, wait, I'm
no.
frozen.
Yeah.
What's
Ezra would just... I don't mean to be crass or to ruin a very soft moment, but... Felix, you don't happen to have the bones of Saint Andral, do you?
Oh, I don't know what that is. It's been months like this, Ryan. I didn't mean to, Cedric. I didn't mean to. My parents.
Ezra's gonna go downstairs.
As this is happening, as you kind of just looking at this, try to sidle your way out.
I'm just like, this isn't for me, babes. I'm gonna head out. Actually, have a good night.
All right, make for the fun of it, make a stealth check.
I'm not really trying to be sneaky.
Actually, as you're backing away, roll d20 for me.
Oh no. It really makes me nervous that you keep making me do this. Oh, is this blink?
What'd you get?
14.
Ezra suddenly blinks out of existence.
Well, if I can move, I'm just gonna blink out of existence and make my way downstairs.
I think you can reappear in a space to 10 feet. I don't think you're moving in the ethereal plane.
Okay, well, I'm gonna reappear and then end the fucking spell.
What a perfect time to blink away, though.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to be
Flavor,
here.
since we're out of initiative, can we just say I blinked out of existence and went downstairs in the ethereal plane?
Well, what we're saying, because you actually can't drop the spell. It just goes for a minute.
Oh, great.
So over the course of the next minute, you're able to like blink back into existence, kind of get back down the stair, or the ladder rather. You get down to Aerith and kind of give him a look, and then poof, Ezra's gone. All of a sudden, Aerith. So it's just gonna happen a couple more times.
Great, cool, awesome.
But those of you that are still up there with Felix, he just begins to sob again after mentioning Cedric and his parents.
I just hold him even tighter, and I say to him, "That wasn't you. You didn't do those things. That was not you." I didn't hear that.
Felix, it's going to be okay. Please. Felix turns and goes to Miss Belasco, who picks him up in her arms and just holds him. Looks to you. I don't know how I can possibly repay you all.
Well, we're not done here yet.
Yes, Milivosh, I'm going to stay here with Felix for a bit, but if you'd like to go see him, of course.
Yeah, I got some more things I can try. I'm gonna start heading down the ladder, but before I do, I'm gonna turn to Stiki and kind of look at him. Are you okay?
Stiki doesn't respond. Stiki's just staring.
I'll give you a moment. Talk to me if you need me. Sorry, I have work to do. I have downstairs.
Okay. Newton, are you following?
That's also where I was going, just letting you know.
Gotcha.
Hope you feel better.
I fucking can't, Loretta.
I will say, I think Loretta is my favorite of the annoying personalities.
You're the only one.
No, KTB, baby.
Mm-mm.
No, I have to agree. Loretta's grown on me.
Ham Stevens is a guilty pleasure.
Nope.
No,
Ham Stevens is just guilty of all crimes.
You guys, forget it.
As you guys all get down the ladder, other than Sticky who's staying up there, you see some of the older kids have come out of the dormitories and are trying to kind of get the other kids back into the room. They seem a bit puzzled, but they're not asking any questions. Do you all make your way down to Milivosh?
I'm actually going to go into Mrs. I'm going to look at everybody and be like, I don't want the kids to see what I'm about to do. So I'm going to go into Mrs. Velasco's office. Okay?
Okay.
Just don't let any kids in there.
All right, well, just real quick, is anyone with Mrs. Velasco right now?
She's up there with Felix, and Sticky's still up there.
Okay, because is any just to be clear, one of the kids saw Miss Velasco in their dreams, and she was hurting them. So it may have been the demon, but it may have not. So
Eric, there's also necromantic magic on their beds.
Yeah, I'm just saying we may not be out of the woods on this one.
No, well, if you want to keep an eye on Velasco, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Velasco.
Velasco. I'm so sorry. That's good. It's Velasco.
Okay, I just didn't want to be the only one who knew. Okay.
No, it makes sense.
I'm gonna go upstairs and keep an eye on.
Okay. So, Aerith, you head back up into the attic. Ezra's already making his way towards Milivosh's room, and Havoc, you follow. Newton, where are you going?
I'm just whimsically walking around,
sipping your wine in an orphanage.
Following whoever.
As one does.
Where are you going? I will come with you.
Okay. Who do you say that to?
Which one?
Yeah, who are you saying that to?
Aerith.
Okay, so go back up in the attic.
I'm going upstairs. Follow me.
I'll come with you. Do you feel better, child?
Yes. I didn't get your wine, though.
Oh, that's all right.
One of the older girls is trying to herd them back in. Sorry, did you tell him to go get wine?
I did.
Right, that's not something you can't do that.
I mean, but I did. I can tell you if I want to.
Joffrey, let's go. Just get them inside.
It's behind the father's dresser.
With that, Ezra,
Problematic.
made your way back to Milivosh's room. Door's closed.
I would open it.
Okay. As you touch the doorknob, it turns and you push it open.
Fuck you.
Turns into what?
Into a mimic.
Look, I have like 2 spell slots left. Let's not.
And you see Milivosh sitting up in his bed. Cold sweat pouring down. He's just breathing. His kind of brown hair is matted over his face that he pushes out and looks over towards the door as you come in. And he kind of pulls the sheets up. Hey, hi.
So he seems better then.
Yes.
Hi, Milivoj. My name's Ezra.
Okay. Why are you in my room?
Sorry, I thought you were asleep. I've come to check
That
on
does
you.
not make that better.
I suppose it doesn't. I didn't. I'm moving on from that. You're right, but I'm moving on. My name is Ezra. I'm here on behalf of the Father of Saint Andral's.
Father Lucian?
Yes.
Ah,
Did you happen to take anything from Father Lucian, Milivoj?
what do you
I'm
mean?
glad you're feeling better, by the way.
Thank you, Ezra, who was going to come into my room while I slept.
I thought you were still ill.
Yeah, none of
To
what you're
try
saying
to
is making
help
it better.
or find
You're just
the. Anyway, did you take anything from Father Lucian or not?
No. What would I take? No.
How long have you been sick for, exactly?
I came down with it about, I don't know, 5 days ago. That's when I first started getting the cough, and just kind of progressively got worse.
And you got better, I assume, about 10 minutes ago, maybe less?
Yeah, less. I mean, I don't know. I just woke up and I felt good. I'm hungry, though. I am definitely hungry.
Is there any food around?
You see, like, looks to be like maybe a couple hours old soup that was put by his bed, and as he notices it too, yeah, it still looks fine. He just takes it and starts slurping it down.
Milivoj, I'm going to be very honest with you, and this news cannot leave this room. Do you understand?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is just a lot right now.
It's going to get worse.
Okay, I guess. I don't have much of a
I need
choice.
to know if you took the bones of Saint Andral.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is he lying?
Make an insight check.
Fuck me on a stick. 9.
You have Cardigan Inspiration if you want.
No, I don't. I used it.
Tough to read, this one. You notice that he just looks so out of it. He's still, even though he's come to, he's still like covered in sweat. He kind of slurps the soup before he even answers you. And you do notice he looks to the side before responding.
Which side, left or right?
Right.
That's a myth. Just so you know.
He just. Okay.
Why do you ask? How do you know about some bones?
I spoke with the father.
What are they? Bones? You have like, is it one of the bodies in the catacombs?
Yes.
Oh. And why? I mean, we have a grave robber, I guess, but why do we need the bones back?
It's for Father Lucian. Different question, Milivoj. What was your friendship like with Felix?
I mean, I was close to the kid. Felt bad for him. You know, I heard about what happened to his parents, and
I'm going to be honest, no one's actually told me what's happened to Felix's parents. I promise it won't leave this room if you tell me.
yeah, okay. He was found by a couple of wolf hunters in town, out in the woods, amidst a caravan that had been torn apart.
How long ago was this?
Like 2 months back.
Okay, thank you.
And they said that he was just sitting in a pool of his parents' blood, crying when they found him. I'm just sitting over their bodies, so. And the other kids didn't take to him, so I just kind of, tried to be his friend.
That's very kind of you. Did you ever see his locket? that he had?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you ever touch it or play with it or try to take it from him or I don't know, notice anything strange about it?
I didn't notice anything strange. I mean, maybe when I first met him, I lightly touched it, but yeah, no, it's not. I don't handle it.
When was the last time that you touched it?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't touch it. I think I touched it maybe when I met him, and that's probably it.
2 months ago. What is it? You look like you're thinking of something.
No, I feel like I have two minds in my head at the time. One is thinking of this game, that's planning things ahead, and the other is in this moment. So that was what that was.
Right. Did anything strange happen about 6-ish days ago, Milivosh? Anything that maybe you think could have caused this sickness, or even something that makes no sense, something strange you saw, that if you told anyone, they would think you were crazy?
No, I don't. Nothing comes to mind. Average day, you know.
That feels like, is that a lie?
Do an insight check.
Yes, it is. You got me.
13.
Again, he looked away from you as he was answering. Did not make eye contact, and seemed to answer kind of quickly.
Is he looking any specific plate, to a spot?
No, he looked right the first time. As you watched him this time, it just looks like he's averting his eyes from you. Not the whole conversation, he's looking at you.
Yeah. Those specific.
Yeah.
Milivosh, this is very serious. People could die if you don't tell me the truth.
What are you talking about? Who's gonna die?
Possibly everyone.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, 24.
Three kids, one missing. About 6 days ago, ran off to the woods, and I tried to go out there and find them myself. I was out there for hours, but I couldn't. I don't know how to track or anything, and so I had to hire the wolf hunters to track them down, to save them, because I didn't know where they'd gone. And of course, they needed gold that I didn't have. And then I met a woman who told me that she would give me the gold if I did something for her. I didn't think it was harmful or anything. I wanted to help these kids.
What did the woman look like, Milivosh?
She had a black cloak on. I did not really see her face.
Okay.
She just...
Do you remember how she sounded?
She had a somewhat a deeper voice than I would have thought.
Okay.
Sounded like a noble more than anything.
Okay. The cloak, was there anything specific you noticed about the cloak?
No. It's just a black cloak.
Vague height? How tall she was?
I mean, I'm not great with that kind of stuff. I mean, a little bit shorter than you.
A bit shorter than me. Okay. Roughly how much shorter? Give or take.
Nose.
About my nose.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. But she asked me to get the bones and deliver them to Henrik.
Who the fuck is Henrik?
He's the coffin maker.
No, sorry, that was an.
I know.
Henrik, the coffin maker.
Yeah. I don't know why. That was it. Once I did that, I came back and the gold was in my room.
And this was the bones. These were bones that you delivered, correct?
They were They were the bones
Did-
of St. Andros. I know.
I know.
I didn't look.
I
Please
understand.
Don't tell Father Lucian. All right. It was.
I understand why you did it. Did Henrik say or do anything when you delivered the bones to him?
No. Just took him and closed the door.
Okay. That helps a lot, Minavoj. I understand what happened and why you did it. If we can, we will. Did the wolf?
Listen to you, Ezra. You're so concerned.
Oh,
Oh no.
no.
Well, we're going to take this opportunity anyway to jump over to Aerith, Stiki, and Newton, who have made their way back up to the attic. Miss Belasco at this point has picked up Felix and starting to make her way back to the steps. Or to the ladder.
Oh, we're all still in the attic. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, you said you were kind of frozen there. She turns to you, Stiki, and just says, "Please, would you mind carrying him down? You're stronger than me."
Okay. Stiki takes the child and he takes him down.
Okay. Aerith and Newton, are you?
I'm just observing while Miss Belasco was walking over with Felix. I want to like observe how Felix is reacting to Miss Belasco. Like, I'm looking to see if that same sort of like physical fear is that the kids were exhibiting when she was in their presence. I want to see if that's the same with Felix.
Make a perception check. Or, sorry, insight.
18.
You're not sensing a lot of fear. He seems exhausted more than anything and just racked with sadness.
Okay. I will follow them down. Sort of.
I will as well.
As Stiki is holding him, Stiki says, "It wasn't you. I can tell you have a good heart. That thing didn't, and it took advantage of you."
He just starts crying into your shoulder.
I think Stiki really needed a hug, so Stiki also starts crying.
Okay. You hear one of the boys say,
"Hey, what's up with Felix? Why is he crying? Hey, Stiki."
"Oh, Freak, come here. Hi, Freak, come here." And
Yeah, why are you holding him?
He grabs Freak with his other hand and like scoops him up and just bare both of them.
Ah, yeah. Felix, why are you crying? Felix, why are you crying?
Go get him a muffin.
Where?
You should have plenty of muffins.
Where?
Oh my god, I'm gonna put him down. I put Freak down.
Miss Belasco comes up to you. Freak, please return to your room. It's time to try and settle down. I can take Felix now, Stiki. Thank you.
Okay. He hands him over.
And Felix, again, kind of melts into her arms. She says, "It's okay. It's okay."
Miss Velasco, you know what would really help?
I'm going to walk him downstairs to my office. You can all join me. With that, we'll jump over to Havoc.
Oh.
Havoc, you just made your way into Miss Belasco's office.
And I close the door, and I pull out my my jar of eyes. And screw. And I start concentrating, trying to connect with this new patron, this new source of power. And I ask it, if we continue to search the orphanage and the church, will we find what we're looking for? Oh, by the way, and before I ask you for something, appreciate it. Thanks for the help just then. It was awesome. That was great. Big ups. And then I spilled eyes on the floor.
Okay.
Cast an augury.
Gotcha. Let me just look that up really quick.
Oh god, they're gonna walk in and see a bunch of eyeballs on the ground.
Yeah.
Squashes one
Don't
underfoot.
worry, Felix. Nothing dangerous or creepy in this place anymore. As the eyeballs roll out onto the floor, they all land with the pupil facing down, which makes you think the answer is whoa.
Whoa. And I'll say,
take 2d10 psych up. I'm kidding.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
I'm dead. That'd be actually a really interesting thing if, like, you feel like
That's what
ask
it
your
is.
patron.
You have, yeah.
Okay. That's really disheartening. Okay. Again, thank you. Appreciate it. And I'll start picking them up one by one.
All right. As you get the last one into the jar, the door opens behind you. Oh. Hello, Havoc.
Hi. I'm sorry. I was just finishing up a. I'm sorry. I was just finishing up a ritual. I apologize.
In my office.
Well, I didn't want the children to see it.
All right. I think I'm going to allow Felix have my bed for the evening. I think I'll stay up.
That's, I think, a great idea. I'm gonna go check the children's room one more time and just make sure any lingering magic is still there, or if that was all connected to that.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you all so much.
We're happy to help.
Leads Felix through the door on the left. You see this kind of modest bedroom, with a nice bed, and she lays in there, and just says, "Would you mind watching him? I want to get him some tea."
Oh,
Not
yeah.
you, Havoc. You said you have to go up. Aerith and Stiki or Newton, one of you. Would you mind watching him?
Yeah, I'll sit with him a moment.
Thank you. Stiki, would you mind helping me with the tea?
Okay.
I'll come too. I think we should provide more than tea.
Yes, of course. You begin walking. Also, I don't know why I called you Newton. Your name is Loretta. Sometimes I just make up names. And you three head out. Havoc, you also head up. And as you check the rooms, you do see that the necromantic magic has dissipated on the bed.
Okay. Good. Okay. I have it up for 10 minutes now, so I'll just continue to do a sweep of the entire
recast it?
orphanage. I don't have it prepared, so I have to do it ritually. So it'll take me 10 minutes to
We'll
cast
say you
it,
do
and then
that.
I'll have
Yeah.
it up for 10 minutes.
Gotcha. All right. As that's happening, we will jump to Ezra again. Ezra?
Yeah, I was just food arrived.
Gotcha. So you're with the village still?
Yeah, what was the last thing that we talked about?
He was just saying, don't tell Father Lucian, please.
Right.
Give it to Henrik.
Yes, we will speak with Henrik. Did you notice? Did the wolf hunters come back with any news? Did they find the children?
Not yet. I mean, I just got him the gold yesterday, so.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
So you were feeling sick already?
Yeah, I was feeling ill. I was still able to move about a bit. I just couldn't really work.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. It was the locket, but okay. All right. We will check with Henrik. He's gonna kind of check the door. Is it? Oh, did I leave it? I don't know if I closed it or left it open.
Your choice. What'd you do?
I think he would just this is a matter a little bit more private, and he's going to close the door and keep, like, staying by the door to make sure he can hear if anyone's coming. He just... Madame Belasco, is she taking care of you in a good way?
She's strict on the kids, but she cares. I came through this orphanage, and she's got a lot of love for us. Yeah, she's taking care of me.
Some of the other children, they have bruises, and they said it was Madame Belasco.
They said it was Madame Belasco? Like hitting them?
They said it was in their dreams, which makes me think it's had to do with magic and not necessarily Madame Belasco. I just wanted to check.
I've
with
never
you.
seen her hit a child, so I don't know. I guess maybe she would have had to have, like, gone on a rampage while I've been out, but that's
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I understand. I can't promise that we won't tell Father Lucian, but I will promise that I will tell your story the way you told me. And I don't think he will hold that against you.
He has every right to. So
You were worried for your friends.
If you could just let me tell him,
Okay.
I'd appreciate that.
Well, we have to go speak with Henrik first anyway, so you have some time.
All right. Thanks.
Have a good night, Minavosh. And I know they say that the path to hell is paved with good intentions, but sometimes good intentions are all we have, no matter the outcome. Don't lose that. And he's gonna open the door and head out.
All right. You head out just as Newton, Stiki, and Miss Belasco have arrived at the little kitchenette area. But we're going to jump over to Aerith once it's happening. So, Aerith, you're sitting with Felix. Is there anything you're doing?
Yeah, so I'm going to take out a little sort of wooden flute and sort of sit at the very end of the bed, sort of opposite of Felix, and sort of like half play the flute, just a few notes here and there, sort of a sort of mournful tune, and as if I'm just sort of waiting, passing the time, and sort of stop and sort of look over, and is he still awake? Is he sort of?
He's, as you look over, he starts to push himself up in the bed and he's just looking at you.
Do you remember me at all when I came with my friends a few days ago?
No, I'm sorry.
No,
I miss my mom and dad.
Felix, I lost my mom and dad too, and so you know how you might be feeling right now, and it's there's not really anything I can say that's going to make you feel any better, and just want to let you. What?
Does it ever stop hurting?
No, it doesn't, but you learn to live with it. And you're going to. You're actually doing great. And you know, you're doing the right thing with trust in Mrs. Belasco, all right? She's going to take care of you, all right? And Milvosh, too. He seems like a good guy. So
Am I still holding Felix? Sorry.
No, you had left with Miss Belasco to go get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
one thing that you have that I didn't is people around you to help you through it. So that's all I'm saying. Just I'm sorry, what about you?
Can you play a song again?
Yeah.
He starts to lay his head back down on the pillow, still looking at you as you begin to play.
And I play one of my mother's compositions. One that was sort of influenced by a folk poem that she sort of set to music, and played on the flute, and just sit there on the edge of the bed, sort of separate, but.
Gotcha. All that's happening. Newton, Stiki, and Ezra. You made your way out to Miss Belasco. She starts to put some, light a little fire and put a pot of water on it. There's some muffins in the pantry there.
I was about to ask.
What time is it at this point?
It's around 7:30 at this point.
What time are we supposed to meet, Madam Boctor?
It was just said late. No specific time was given.
Yeah, but she said like a rough time of day, didn't she?
I remember after sunset.
After sunset. And what
That's
time
a lot
is
of time, though.
And what?
It's been about an hour after sunset.
Technically, midnight is after sunset.
That's a big range.
The next day is after sunset, technically.
Yeah.
What time is
every
Loretta
hour is after sunset.
supposed to see the burgomaster?
So, are these
3 a.m.
questions that are happening in character? Or are
No, I'm
these
asking you
just
because
kinda
I feel like Ezra would remember. I just have the worst memory of anyone I've ever met.
I believe they agreed upon a similar thing. I think it was like 7 for Loretta, but kind of just a after sunset type of vibe as well.
Okay. Ezra would sigh so loud. Are we all meeting? We all met in like a
Stiki,
drawing
Newton,
room?
and Ezra are in this little kitchenette area with Miss Belasco.
Okay. Ezra would come in and just kind of sigh and just. I don't know what our next step should be. Because, frankly, I need to sleep. But we have a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, Madame Belasco, Milivosh is up and at him, by the way.
Good, very good. I will bring him some tea.
And a muffin.
The muffin.
So how many muffins are in the?
You see, it's stocked. There's like a whole cabinet full of muffins.
Okay, Loretta is happy. Loretta is very happy. Take a muffin. And you get a muffin. And you get a muffin.
I don't want a muffin, thank you.
I'm going to take this over to Milivosh. And she heads over to the room.
Stiki stops her and says, "Excuse me.
Yes.
Where is your bathroom?"
There's an outhouse just out back. If you head
Okay.
to that door there.
And totally dead man, Stiki says, "I'm gonna go use the outhouse. I'll be back."
Ezra, as an offside to Madame Belasco, he has indigestion issues.
Oh. You didn't have to tell me. I just assumed you were in the restroom, but okay. And she walks into Milvoch's room, leaving Loretta and Ezra together in the kitchenette. But Stiki, as you head outside, you do see the little outhouse about 15 feet away.
Okay, Stiki goes straight there. Dude's like totally on autopilot. Like there's nothing going on. He walks in and he pulls out the paper. And he says, "Hi, friend. Something not so cool just happened. Why did I see my sister? Did you show me all of that?"
I don't know what you're referring to.
I blacked out earlier, and I saw my sister, and I saw my town, and I saw my dad, and I saw my mom, and then I saw my bully, and I kicked him in the balls, and then I saw my sister, and she was crying blood, and I'm not okay.
Stiki, you've been tarrying with these individuals this whole time.
My friends?
Your sister is out there. But I don't know how much longer she'll be alive.
What?
Well, you're spending all your time away from actually trying to find her. I'm doing what I can to try to prolong her life, but my powers only extend so far.
Where is she? How do I find her?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that.
Well, you know where she is. You said you have her. You're trying to keep her alive.
No, I feel her energy on a thread.
Can you feel her energy in a direction so I can go that way?
You haven't been going anyway for her. You must head to the mountains to the south.
Okay. Thank you.
You're running out of time, Stiki.
Got it. What?
Your allegiances to these travelers that you've met are slowing you down. And your sister will suffer for it.
Got it. Thank you. I'm on my way. And Stiki waits for a response.
I hope so.
Okay. He closes the book, and he runs in, just like he looks like there's nothing, but like apprehension. He runs into the house, and he like slams open the door, and he yells, "Hi! I have to go find my sister at the mountains in the north. Which one was it? In one of those directions. It's that way. I gotta go. It was
Stiki,
nice meeting you. I love
Stiki,
you.
what?
I have to go.
To where?
It was a dream. The dream told me she's that way, and I gotta listen to the dream. So I'm gonna head out. It was
Which
really
way,
nice
Stiki?
meeting you. I just got possessed. There's a lot going on. I gotta go figure some stuff out.
Stiki,
It was
stop.
nice.
Stiki! Look at me. Where are you going?
The mountains in the
Which?
You know, I don't remember. I think he said north. I mean,
Who?
dream. I think the dream said north or south. I think it was north.
Stiki.
I got a 50-50 chance.
Stiki. What's going on?
There was a dream and the mountains. Oh, I gotta go to the mountains.
What makes you
Now.
think your sister's there?
Because the dream said so. When I fainted. I fainted. Do you remember that? I fainted.
Yes.
I passed out, and I remember seeing my sister. Something is happening, and something is telling me that that's where she
Yes,
is. So
Stiki. Stop.
Okay.
Stop. And he's gonna take his hands and like gently hold his hands.
Okay.
Dreams here
Mhm.
can't be trusted. You understand that? Dreams here will lie to you, and they will tell you the things you want to hear,
Mhm.
and they will hurt you,
Mhm.
like they did those children. You know, the children, the bruises they have on their arms.
I think it's different. I think it's different.
You don't know that. You have no idea. All you know is that a dream is telling you to go to the mountains.
What I
To give you
know
the-
is that
to give
I have
you-
been.
To give you the one thing in this entire world that you desire. That, Stiki, sounds like a trap. I'm not saying you don't go, but for fuck's sake, do not go alone.
Make a very good point. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. But everybody's busy doing their thing, and I have to go do my thing, and I've been following.
Our thing is local fucking government. At the end of the day, we're trying to help the town. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You, Stiki,
Yep.
are one of us. Your priorities come first. Always.
Stiki like starts tearing up. He's like, "Yeah, I've never been. This is a really nice thing that you just said, Ezra. Thank you for saying that."
Miss Belasco comes out of the room, sees you crying, Stiki,
Yeah.
walks up and hugs you.
The hug, I really needed that. This is a giant orange.
I was so. Oh no! I was unfair to you when I first met you. When I first met all of you, but you have been a godsend from the Morning Lord. Festival of the Blazing Sun, indeed.
I'm atheist, but thanks.
Ah,
He just keeps crying.
I suppose that exists in D&D world.
Ow! There are literally people that confirm there are gods.
The tea's ready, so I'm going to bring this over to Felix.
Now, when she leaves the room, as we're just now, we'll talk to the rest of the group. I do think we do need to return the bones. So, because the devil is a threat to not just the town, but to us as well.
Okay.
And I have a lead, a good lead on where the bones are, or at least who knows where they are. But everything else, Fiona, the burgomaster, I couldn't give less of a shit.
Okay. Good. Me either.
So I vote we talk to the rest of the group.
Okay.
We take a good, long fucking nap.
Okay.
We find the bones.
Yeah.
And then we leave.
Okay. That's it. I like that. Thank you.
He's gonna grab his face and just kind of like rub off the tears and then pull his head down. Because Ezra's not that tall. Pull his head down and give his forehead a kiss.
And Steve just starts bawling. That's it. That's all he needed. He needed a kiss. He's done.
And Havoc, as you went through the rooms, Irina was up there helping some of the kids kind of calm back down and go to
Fucking
bed.
forgot Arena was here.
Hey, you're the only one. DM totally didn't. She comes out of one of the rooms. It sounds like the battle up there.
Kind of seems like conflict kind of follows us around a little bit.
Well, it seems like the orphanage and all of us are thankful to you all once again.
You know, if we have the power to help, then we think it's important that we do.
Come, let's meet up with our friends.
Absolutely.
and you two head downstairs, back to the office. You kind of see Miss Belasco heading in. She nods to both of you and heads inside. Stiki, Ezra, and Newton, are you also heading over to Felix, or are you staying there?
I'm following Ezra like a puppy.
I think Ezra would probably kind of head. Is there like a room where all the other rooms kind of connect through?
The hallway.
I think Ezra would kind of go to the hallway to wait for everyone to kind of make their way through somewhere so he can be like, hey, let's converge.
Okay. You see Havok and Arena coming down.
He'd wave them over.
As they're parting from Miss Velasco, as she's heading back to Felix, Loretta's just like, and she points to the muffin plate on the table.
Oh, yes, of course. Almost forgot.
And then she turns and walks away.
Fucking weirdo.
You know, I think those muffins are doing more good than we ever could.
Aerith,
Oh,
you see
you didn't
Miss
even know it.
Velasco come in as you're playing. More feel her presence more than anything. And as you turn over your shoulder, you see her smiling at you and at Felix, who has fallen asleep.
Oh, sorry.
No, I cannot think. I've said it already. I probably sound like a broken bard who just plays the same thing over and over again. But I can't thank you well enough. Anything I can do for you, you need a place to stay, refuge, should you stir up trouble, don't hesitate to ask.
Well, there's one thing you could do is, I mean, you're already doing it, you're watching over these ones, but, I'm sure you already know it, but Felix is gonna need some extra attention.
Of course. I do hope you'll stop by and visit.
Whenever we pass through.
Of course.
Would you?
Yes.
Would you mind giving this to him when he wakes up? And I hand her the flute.
Of course.
Might be something good for him to concentrate on. Who knows? Maybe I can teach him a little bit when I come by again.
I'm sure he would like that very much.
Say goodbye and walks out of the room.
All right. You walk out, you see your friends congregating in the hall.
Are we all here now?
Yes.
Okay. Brief order of business. Stiki's quest to find his sister has just sort of upped its priority status. Yes?
Go.
Yes, I know, Stiki. So, maybe this is rude of me. We say fuck the town and their issues. They can work it out themselves. We find the bones. I have a lead. Don't worry, we'll talk about that in a second. Find the bone. Go to sleep. Take a nap. Find the bones. Return the bones. Go find Stiki's sister.
What?
So,
Where's your sister?
To the mountains.
In the mountains.
Hopefully.
The mountains of northwest, correct?
With my wanderer feet, I remember maps and topography and stuff like that. And we had a map of Barovia, right?
I have a book of maps.
Are there even maps? Are there even mountains to the north?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are? Okay.
It's a valley.
Okay. Oh, we're in the valley. Got it.
Yes.
So,
I mean, I was planning on heading towards the mountains, the crest afterward, north.
great. So, I think we had good intentions, but ultimately this is politics. And Fiona and the Burgomaster can have this spat and hate each other and love each other and pretend they're best friends and then become each other's arch enemies and, for all I care, shoot each other into the ground. This seems a bit more important. We find the bones, protect the town from the devil, say fuck you and leave.
You're suggesting we just forget the Git, we don't kill it?
Yes.
I'm good with leaving. I'm good with going to the mountains. But
I do think we should. So, the bones, by the way, it's a very long story, but the short of it is Milovosh did take the bones for good reason. I'll talk about it in a second. And for gold, gave them to Henrik, the coffin maker.
One that was just
He's-
here?
Mm-hmm. Said he was hired by a woman in black.
Hmm.
A noble woman, he said, with a deep voice, who stood about here.
Hmm.
On me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Do we know anybody that tall with a deep voice?
I don't know. How tall is
Did-
Fiona?
Did Fiona have a deep voice?
Fiona's right. I mean, sorry. Irina. How tall is Irina?
She's a bit taller, about your height.
Okay, so she's about
Yeah.
here on me. Okay.
Did Fiona have a
I
deep
don't
voice?
understand. You're going to go to the mountains. It's a very large mountain range.
Well, I'm
Wow.
hoping
More specific.
I
Sticky
specifically
will have
want to go
another
under the
dream.
mountain.
Yeah, dreams.
Vicky could have another dream, and it's possible we do have some weird relic that we're supposed to get in the mountains, aren't we?
Yes, there's rumored to be great power.
Well, I'm
under the mountain.
hoping that maybe those two quests line up, and we can kill two birds with one stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Kill one stone with two birds?
Well,
That's the correct saying.
while I do want to make sure we get these bones back. I mean,
No, that, in my opinion, that's the first most important thing.
this
Like-
town's
like-
not protected without them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Ezra. Like, I don't think waiting is a good idea.
I cut out, so I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
Havoc says,
I don't think going to have a nap. I don't. If
Look, I get that.
hours where something could happen.
I get that. I am not in any position to do any fighting. So if there's any sort of resistance, they're getting away.
Oh, you don't think we can handle ourselves without you?
No, can you? How many? Mm-hmm. And you, Aerith? How much magic have you got left in your wellspring?
I mean,
What about you?
I always keep a little bit
Yeah, I
Loretta.
have enough.
in the tank. You never know what's going to happen, but
I have a floating hex around here somewhere, but
it's fine.
Put your
you
heads
can-
back in your
You can
pants.
rest, and Loretta and I have some business to take care of later this evening. So, and then we can be on our way.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. I have I could cast maybe one more spell. But if you want to go on and charge forth into the gods know what,
My
then I will go
first
with
concern
you.
is that without those bones where they're supposed to be, people are in danger.
No, I understand that. They're in danger if we can't get them back as well.
Right, but if something may happen in the time that we're taking a rest. And I don't know about you guys. I mean, I have more that I can give.
Wait, but so I'm clear. We're supposed to meet with Fiona,
I don't care about that anymore.
and then the only one who's supposed to meet with the Burgomaster is Loretta, correct?
well, I think we
Yeah.
have it somewhere with.
Well, I mean, but we're not all invited to this rendezvous?
Well, my point is that I don't give a shit about the rendezvous anymore. I don't care about Fiona. I don't care about the Burgomaster. I don't care.
I'm just checking because the Burgomaster could try to bar our way out if he was feeling, unhappy. But I'm just checking with DM. We only have, it's only Loretta that has an agreement with the
Burgomaster tonight. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So
was it a soft commitment or was it like we have plans commitment?
Oh, it sounded
a hard commitment.
Okay.
That is pretty.
So if we kill him, then we won't be able to rest. We won't be able to rest. We'll have to get out of here. So what if we rest, kill him, and then get out of here?
What are you all talking about?
Oh my god.
The chicken.
We're not talking about
We were talking
anything.
about killing the chicken
We
because
gotta go. We gotta go.
hungry.
Let's leave the orphanage.
Yes.
Man, we gotta be more subtle. Jesus.
Sticky. I give Sticky a dead arm.
Chickens?
I give
What?
Sticky a dead arm.
As you're walking out, Irina just says to you, Ezra, I understand you don't care about the people of Vallaki, but
No, I'm sorry. I do. Which is why I want to find the bones. I care about their safety, but the minutiae of the politics.
the Burgomaster. You understand what he does in the Reformations, Tirre, do you not?
Yes.
And yet you'd walk away.
I'm not walking away.
We won't walk away. We won't walk away.
Fiona's here. Fiona's making her own resistance. You can do what we planned to do. All we planned to do was talk with her.
And kill the Burgomaster. He says it in Newton's voice.
Give him a dead arm too. Give me that, and I take the wine. I try.
And you guys have no chill. None.
Head back
None.
outside into the rain. What are you doing?
Ezra's starting to walk toward the Blue Water Inn. I'm gonna be honest.
I think that's a good plan.
Fiona.
I'm gonna walk to Ezra and I'm gonna say, Ezra, look, I understand that you're scared, but I'm telling you that somebody asked Milovosh to take those bones because they are planning to do something with them. And the longer we let that person, they might already be gone, or they might not. This might be our only chance to get them right now. This might be our only shot.
Stiki turns around and yells at Havok, I don't have time!
How do you know you don't have time?
I just know.
Stiki, do you want to leave in the middle of the night?
That's not.
As soon as possible.
Do you want to leave right now?
And you're just going to go to the mountains. That is one of the most dangerous areas in Barovia.
Stiki, look,
Yeah.
I 100% care about you, and I care about what you want, and I'm absolutely with you. But right now, we're here, and we have time before we go to sleep to do something. If we're just going to go back to the inn and go to sleep, then that's bullshit. I'm sorry, it is. That's bullshit.
That's right. We need to find out. We need to talk to this coffin maker now.
And
we need to find out whatever he knows.
We're assuming that there's going to be a fight. We may be able to, I don't know, come up with, I'm not the smart one here, but we may need to be able to come up with an idea to get them out without fighting him.
They could be anywhere in Barovia by tomorrow morning.
They could be, yeah. Or even, who knows where. We just got here.
Well, if this does end up being a fight, and I die, you know whose hands my blood is on. Lead the way.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, I start going towards.
We don't even know where the coffin makers is. I might pop back into the orphanage and go.
Irina knows.
Oh, neither is.
All right, let's go.
I
So I still have my date? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, we're just taking a detour.
Going to wait with Father Lucian.
What?
Rena heads inside.
But she tells us where the coffin maker is?
Arena.
Yeah, she told you. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't need to explain yourself to me.
I'm not. Milivosh would like to tell. Milivosh would like to tell Father Lucian himself. He would
Doors
call.
closed. All right. You guys begin making your way through the town. Rain is coming down hard. You. Yes.
Sorry. As we approach the actual coffin makers, I will, as we're walking, I guess, because it takes 10 minutes to do it, I will try to be ritually casting detect magic so it's on when we get there.
I think you'd have to stop. The idea that you're able to like do a ritual, just a walking ritual, doesn't seem like a thing to me.
All right, fair enough.
Smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, it's not like that.
No, I haven't. I don't do that. You can't walk and smoke a cigarette at the same time?
You can. I'm just saying it's possible to do rituals and walk.
Wow.
All right. So you eventually do make your way to where Arena was describing. You see this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are closed up tight, and there's a bit of a silence surrounding. You just hear the patter of rain, but some of the people that you still saw walking about, some of the guards, there aren't as many here.
I don't really want us to knock on the door because that's going to warn Ben.
Breaking in? B&E?
I think so. Is there a back entrance?
You kind of scope out the building, and what you do see is a door on the right side of the building.
Is it sort of more out of sight, like in an alley?
Like a back door.
Okay.
As we're scoping the house, I'll keep my eyes on the windows and listening for any kind of like movement inside, any kind of action inside.
Make a perception check.
13.
You hear some movement in behind the front door. Not like directly behind it, just movement going out of that room. Yeah.
Right. Sounds like there's somebody in the front room.
There, you made your way around to the side, and you see this side door.
So there's someone in the front room. Okay.
At least I think someone's moving around in there. Yeah.
I think I can get us in, but I don't know if they're gonna have the bones on them, so we're gonna have to talk to them probably, and they're not gonna tell us willingly, so it's gonna be a little messy.
Front then? Chat?
Yes, but surprise. So I'm going to sort of just almost just run my hands along the lute for just a second and sort of play a little melody and just barely audible, and I'm going to cast Enhance Ability upon myself, Cat's Grace, and have advantage on dexterity checks.
And I'll go ahead and I'll throw a guidance on that as well by extending my arms out, and you see this like mote of purple just envelop you.
All right, so I sort of
you
swing my
D4 as well.
Very good. Swing my lute around my shoulder gracefully and silently, and go to sort of pick this lock. Try to open the door.
Sleight of hand.
$19 plus 3, so 22.
Yeah, you hear a satisfying click. And the door is unlocked. Are you doing the side door or the front door?
The side door. Side door.
Gotcha, yeah. Side door's unlocked.
All right. Wait up here. Unless you.
Not stealthy. I'm gonna stay out here.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna move in as quietly as possible.
Call me in with like a caw.
I think Ezra would glance at Havok and be like, while Aerith is kind of heading in, Ezra would just, I think I'm going to go knock. Cause a distraction.
You are super charismatic. You're very distracting.
I try to be. And Ezra.
I'll just grab him on the shoulder real quick and now whisper, "Thank you. I would not be able to think if anybody gets hurt in the time that we were sleeping. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be able to handle it."
I understand. And would go knock on the front door.
Okay. Aerith, as you head inside, you see arranged haphazardly about the floor of this musty kind of L-shaped room are 13 wooden coffins. There's no light in this room at the moment, but you have dark vision, I believe.
Yeah.
And so you do see 2 sets of doors in the south wall, and then another one that is kind of like L'd in, so it's over here. If that made sense at all.
Okay, I think so. So this is kind of like his workshop.
Yeah, you came in from the east. To the south there are 2 doors, and then to the west is 1 more.
Gotcha. I guess in the dark, I'm gonna sort of look to see if there's any sort of like recent, water tracked in from outside to any particular area of the room. See if there's any sort of indication. See if there was like a spot that he was working more recently. If there's any.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's gonna be a 5.
Yeah, you walk around, staying silent. Oh, make a stealth check while you're at it.
Did you use that D4 to unlock the door?
I did.
Okay.
And I believe it has to be pretty soon after you
Well, it's
do
up
it.
to
like a minute.
It's up to a minute. So if you hadn't have used it, you could have now. But
Oh, well, I haven't used it.
no biggie.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
This is what it is. I was just hoping.
You know, it's
20
fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Natural 20 for a 25.
Okay,
See,
yeah, you
doesn't
are moving like a ninja as you make your way through, but you don't see any signs of anything. Ezra, you knock on the door, and you hear from behind the door. Who is it?
Ezra, I saw you earlier.
We're closed.
I'm not here for a coffin, actually.
Well, then go away.
I'm here for you.
What do you want?
Well, to speak with you, not behind a door to begin with, preferably.
Make a persuasion check.
21.
The door cracks open, and behind it you see a man with a pretty long face, gray hair, more white really, that he has pushed back messily. Looks like it's been caked with sweat and rain, as well as a beard that's definitely past trimmed, pretty scraggly. He peers out at you all suspiciously. What?
Hi.
Yes?
I know this is very random. I saw you earlier from, the orphanage. I don't mean to be too forward, but you caught my eye.
Make a deception
Make it a
check.
play out of
Or
Loretta's.
persuasion. You know, whatever this is.
To give Gaad your earring bonus.
That's a 9.
Oof.
No offense, but I prefer I'm a bit prettier. He closes the door.
Why did you ask
I
Loretta?
am very pretty, thank you.
Would you like me to? Where am I? Where...
You're,
I don't know, where
there.
the fuck
Yeah.
are you?
You're there.
Would you like me to try?
Loretta's pretty.
Ezra's just gonna turn and walk away. Not like far, but just away.
Loretta walks up to the door.
What is it? I said no. You're not attractive. I'm sorry. I don't write, the rules for what I'm attracted to. But you are not it.
I'm sorry, sir. I seem to be lost.
Okay.
I was just stumbling about, and
I don't care.
I can't see your face. Could you come out here?
That won't help you being lost. Just go north. You'll find the road.
No, I'm looking. I'm trying to find my one true home.
Persuasion or deception check.
This is so
And
worth
Aerith-
not going to sleep.
Aerith, you're hearing all of this.
This is just like the worst play I've ever heard.
So glad we didn't go to sleep.
Persuasion, huh? Oh, fuck yeah. Here we go.
Listen, just follow the ugly guy that was here a moment ago. I'm sure he went back towards the road.
Oh, he
Roll
let
for
me-
initiative.
It's like, I got magic
Magic
for this.
missile!
Warlock spell.
He let me in here, but he was a brute, and I rolled a 24 on my persuasion check, so... Open the door.
Do you say it like that?
No. Oh, will you open
Okay,
the door?
just a second. Either way, the door would open. It would just be a different reaction on his part. The door opens. And so... Hello?
Hello, sir.
I didn't notice your friends. Hi.
Oh, say hello, everybody.
Oh, wait, does he see us? I thought
Yeah,
we
you
were
guys-
on the side.
No one had ever said that.
Oh, I said I was staying by the door. I just
Okay.
wasn't going in.
That was the front door. No.
I'm at the side door where Aerith went in.
Alright, then you're over there.
The man that was here earlier, he was just trying to help me out.
How? By
Oh.
hitting on me?
Well, he said that you caught his eye. Yes?
Yeah.
Well, what he meant by that was that you look like a man that could help a lady like me in a situation like I'm in.
Well, then where's your friend?
Oh, well...
He came to tell me that I caught his eye and then just sent you up? I mean, that's...
Oh, it's not that
Weird.
confusing. So, really, he was just trying to help me out, and he saw you earlier, and it seemed like you were a man that would be able to help a lady like me.
Yeah, so my question to you is why wouldn't he just send you? Why did he come up and try to hit on me?
Because he doesn't think I'm adequate as a woman.
That's terrible. That is ugly on the outside and on the inside, apparently.
Roll
Here's the-
initiative.
yeah, here's the bus.
Ezra,
Here's
you're
Ezra.
hearing this on the other side of the street, just like...
I agree.
Ezra starting to pull his longsword, Stiki like, no.
I agree. I totally
It's not
agree.
working.
But I will say he was right about his recollection of your demeanor.
Make a persuasion. Make a general charisma check. That's what we'll call it.
Charisma. Oh, man.
Charisma.
that's okay. 15.
Oh no.
This is buying him time anyway.
Look, I'm flattered. I truly am. Perhaps if I was a younger lad, but...
Oh, I'm not necessarily looking for a lover, sir.
What are you looking for?
I need more
Say your words.
of a father.
Oh, that's a lot of responsibility.
Daddy, if you will.
Oh, father, you say.
Sugar daddy.
Do you have a father, or you?
I did have a father.
As Newton reminisces, let's cut to Aerith.
Yeah. So,
Diddly.
is there 2 levels to this place?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go to one of these doors and try to find an upstairs.
Okay. So again, to the south, you see 2 doors, and then there's one to the west. To the west, you hear the conversation a bit louder, so you get the sense it's the room that he's in.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there are 2 doors. Would you like to take the one on the left or the right?
Right.
Okay. As you open the door on the right, you see a set of stairs that lead up.
Go upstairs.
Okay. You head upstairs, and as you get to the top of the landing, you see a door on your right-hand side and a door on your left.
I go to the right.
All right. As you go to the right, you see that you are in a kitchen. And this kitchen has a square table surrounded by chairs and shelves of provisions. You also see a door on the north wall.
I go through that door.
Okay. You head in and you see that you're in this very modest bedchamber. There's a cot and several decently made pieces of furniture, including a table and a padded chair. You also see a bookshelf and a wardrobe.
Check out the wardrobe.
Okay. You pull it open. You see a lot of clothes hanging inside, but that's it.
I investigate, like, is there a bottom to it? Is there a back?
Do an investigation check.
Open, yes. All right, that's going to be a 20. A 2.
A 20, a 2.
A 2.
You kind of pressing around on the side of it. You press the bottom, and you feel that it's a false bottom.
I'm going to open it up. I'm going to try to open it up.
As you open it, this light purple glow emanates, and looking inside, you see the bones of Saint Andral.
Okay, I just put those in a bag. Yeah.
As soon as Aerith touches the bones, you guys hear a screech coming from the top of the building.
Like
I
a
look up.
screech of glee.
What?
Henrik looks upstairs and then back to you, Loretta, and he just says,
And then he
you
just...
need to run now. And Havok, Stiki, and Ezra, you see bursting out of the windows on the top floor 4 vampires spawn that land on the ground. Their pale flesh stretches kind of all across them. They have matted hair. They look up at you all and snarl. And Aerith, as you begin to turn upstairs, you hear the door that led to the kitchen, the one you came in when you got to the top of the stairs, open. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Ooh.
We're so fucked.
I have 5 spell slots left.
That's enough for 4 vampire spawns.
And my
I
Tail
have
of
one.
Divinity.
Who knows? Maybe.
I have my Tail of
one
Divinity
spell
too.
slot.
It doesn't mean we have to fight them,
Yeah,
y'all.
we don't have to fight them. We're in a city.
Just gotta make it far enough away.
Guards!
Throw commoners in the way.
Guards!
Throw Arita.
Loretta, just persuade them.
I vampire bloody man.
All right. So, that is where we're going to end tonight, and we will be back in 2 weeks for our next session of Ravenloft to see what happens on the longest day ever.
Literally.
Sorry.
The 2-month-long, no good, very bad day.
But don't miss out next week, where we'll be back with Fragments of Eldoria.
Hey!
And otherwise, remember, no guts, no story. Have a good night, everybody.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.